All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Now, we left off. Today we're not having weather. Today we're not having weather, which means we'll have a nice stable connection in theory. Should be very nice, very nice. So, where we left off, we've made it to England. We have made it to the place which will be Ravensthorpe, our village that we're going to be building up. And that's as far as we've gotten so far. Weird. Okay. Anyways. Man. Can't catch a break. There we go. So, it's pretty cold outside, which is making it pretty cold inside. But it's not cold enough for a jacket or for my flannel, right? But it's still too hot to not sit with the fan on. Yeah, that's fun. All right, so for those who maybe have forgotten, maybe haven't seen it,
Go, suit it.
tense, tense, nothingness, right? Longhouse, tent. Hell, we go back here, there's not even tents, right? So this is your village. This is what you start out with. By no means is your village going to stay this way if you play the game and develop all of this, which should. But I always think it's such a wild thing. Knowing what this is going to look like. To be able to go back and see it in its original state. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. such a good location too, because look, you got access to the waterways, right? And then you've got, and it runs out and exits into the river. But you got this extra water sources. Talk to me. All right.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at all. Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you are the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the oar of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes. Bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
You got such a wild story, homie. All right.
We lack the needed supplies to build Gunner's Forge. I should gather the crew and go raiding.
Yup. A raiding we will go. A raiding we will go. Oh, do 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 do. A raiding we will go.
Your ears and listen all.
All right, so that's a 160 area. That's a 20 area. That's reasonable.
It's time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build. At last, we will crack. We must row in these waters. Like a row of hen's eggs.
The Saxons know we are here, Don. The monasteries will be well guarded.
Ah, but nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager.
Let the sail out.
So we're gonna do this a little different. Because why not, right?
Yes, sail.
Okay. I like trying to pick these off. Did you guys really not notice the bodies laying in? Okay.
Strike for Christ!
There it is. Clear. Okay. Push up over here. Let's see, can I get in here without my crew? Nope. Well, you three gentlemen in there are in for a wonderful surprise.
All ashore! Take what you can and be swift about it. Should we be so lucky?
There's a... So that's a dead body. Those are all dead bodies. So what the fuck happened here? You got massive amounts of bodies just like piled up in all these various different buildings that we didn't drop. They're static assets. So that's kind of wild.
Some good wandering here.
Give me a hand over here. That is all we need for Gunner. But if there's more, we should claim it.
Alright.
Avo!
No.
Give me a hand!
No, because I can see where those dudes are. I'm coming at it this way.
Hey, come here! Prepare yourself for the love of God!
Bam! Got him.
Under here!
Yeah, but I mean, what if maybe we said fuck it and went and got more? Because I don't know about you, but I would like to build more than just the blacksmith initially. Oh shit, I know this, dude. Why are you running still? Are you running from something? Oh no, you're just all the church people still running away. Man, you guys ran a far distance. You know it's safe to go back. Promise. Be very, 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 very careful. Because there's a problem here. And he's kind of a fucking big problem. And he rides his horse. And there he is. Can I tag this dude?
Have a look, Sunan.
Are you really leaving? I'm not used to you taking that route. You usually are in these ruins here. Maybe he'll turn around? No, he's legit actually leaving. I'm not used to that one. Okay. Well, I mean, you're just gonna leave, big dog. Then I'm gonna clear this entire area right here. I really don't trust it. I'm not used. Maybe that's a PC thing. I'm not used to that dude going that far out of his normal area that he patrols. You're circling back around. Good, good, good. Oh shit. I didn't realize I was out of arrows. Not cool. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Show me what lies ahead.
Pray to your gods, corpse! That would just hit you.
Woo! Come on. Oh! Hot damn.
Unknowing.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Go, 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 go! Chase me. Chase me, little homie. Come on. All the way over here. Come on. All the way up. Chase me up here. Do it. You know you want to. There you go.
What? Firing time!
Yes. All right. So he went and he went to charge me, and then ended up jumping off. That is so fantastic. Oh my goodness. Hey, homie. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. We're gonna need it.
The darkness. Even king.
Woo! Come on. Oh, he hit me off of that. No? You ain't gonna come down here and fight me? Oh, come on. Why not? There you go. Go ahead, come down.
Unknowing fool.
Got you. Come on. Bring it.
The darkness beckons, Raven King. That which is hidden confound you.
Nope. I see what you're doing. Got him.
I once served and prayed under St. Chad at Tamworth. I was a monk. I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so myself, and not taken a path full of violent honor. The old gods will fade from our sight in time. God forgive me, for I have sinned.
All right. Oh, hey, Hoster. Welcome in. How you doing? I sorely wish I could like this one, but the comic games... What about the combat specifically? Is it the level locking thing based on, like, the power? Or is it, like, the mechanics themselves? Is it the weaponry? Is it the almost forced
I should not be
focus on blatant combat rather than the stealth combat from previous titles? Like, what specifically? Okay, so you come from there, so we need to go there, there, to there. Okay, I understand the directions I'm going in now. And by the way, Hoster, was it? I believe it was you, right? That showed it. That had recommended wartime stories to me. Nope, the chicken glitched into the pole. Can't loot it. You know, as a person who owns chickens, I'm pretty sure that chickens don't give you fucking leather when they die. I don't think you could make leather out of chickens even if you wanted to. Alright, so we got that one. What level is this area? It's 90. But I would hit that one up there. So we got 3 that we can nail. So let's nail all 3. We're gonna start out by, I think, hitting this one here to go here. With that be how we're gonna handle it. Let's see. It feels stiff compared to Origins and Odyssey. Although not a fan of cutting through an entire and getting one-shotted by a wet blanket cheap shit break. Yeah, the lowest quality leather, super thin, not durable at all. Like, right? There are things you shouldn't make leather out of that would be better quality leather than chickens. Chickens could, because really all it would be, it wouldn't even be leather. It would just be you dry the skin after you pluck the feathers. Now, I'm sure that the mechanic of them feeling stiff and all of that is simply just a programming decision. I'm sure they didn't.
We're done here.
I'm sure they didn't think it out as thoroughly as the gamers that consume this stuff. Holy shit, Dag, shut the fuck up. Dag, I hate. Dag, I want kicked off of my vessel. The motherfucker won't shut his goddamn mouth. He talks to fill the silence. I cannot stand that. Anyways, I'm sure they didn't think about it as in-depthly as the fans and the consumers are going to be thinking about these sort of things. But, like, if we wanted to logic it away, we could argue that Nords, because Ivar is a Nord from Norway, right? They're not a Dane, they're a Nord. They are the more of a brute force with everything. Because if you look at the Viking ships, the long ships, right? Everyone rode those. So everyone had massive upper body strength compared to having to be quick and agile. Now, there were quick and agile fighters, obviously. But we're talking about farmers who row a boat and then show up, smash your shit, and leave. So, we could conclude that it's stiff because of the fighting style and lifestyle nature of the people that we are playing as. There's an argument to be made for that. But again, I'm sure Ubisoft didn't go through this depth, right? Whereas Bayek in Origins, living in the desert, you're not wearing heavy armor. Heavy armor will kill you from the heat and the dehydration. Right, so they would wear light armor, and they would be more fluid with their combat motions. So they would be more agile. They wouldn't hit as hard, at least they shouldn't feel like they hit as hard, but they would be quicker and more agile, more fluid, from the logical standpoint. Now, as far as the Greeks and Odyssey, Hoplites were actually surprisingly agile fighters, with the exception of the Spartans. The Spartans were the exception, but that was because they wore heavy armor. The rest of Sparta wore medium to light armor. I mean, the rest of Greece, city-states, during that time period wore light to medium armor. So they would have been far more agile. Again, not hitting as hard, but they would have been faster, more agile, those things, the armor matches, all of those, right? Vikings were layers upon layers, and it was like chainmail and splint mail and then scale mail and like, right, they had all these different kinds, and then they had leather on top of that, and then, or underneath it rather, and then they had the padding, and they're used to brute forcing everything because they just have the sheer amount of strength to fucking do that. So when you're doing brute strength, it is more stiff. But again, that's just if logicking it away is all that it's needed. That's the logic argument. Reality, Ubisoft just decided to change their shit again like they do with every game. They don't play their own games. We all know this. Have you tried Shadows yet? No, I refuse to support a game that is so blatantly hateful. They went out of their way to be hateful with Shadows. Like, how the fuck you gonna release a collector statue, right? With the World War II Nagasaki Hiroshima nuclear bombing memorial as the backdrop for your characters. By the way, it's set in feudal Japan. So this monument isn't even a fucking thing in their history at this point. But in modern day, real life, that's a World War II nuclear bombing memorial that they used. And then you released it on the 20th anniversary of the deadliest sarin gas attacks in Japanese history. Really? You made up the Japanese character. She doesn't exist. But the black Christian, we're gonna make him gay and make him a samurai, which he was neither. And then we're gonna have him have hip-hop music when he's fighting. But the Japanese protagonist, when you're playing her, it's traditional Japanese music. Well, closer to traditional Japanese music. Then they stole flags, they stole symbols from other content creators and didn't bother to even fucking inform them that they were even remotely interested, let alone just going to take their fucking content and throw it into their game without talking to anybody. Right? Like, I refuse to support a game with that type of behavior. They can get fucked for all I care. I will not spend a dime on... They could offer me Shadows for a penny and I still wouldn't fucking pay it. I will play it if it is part of a subscription service that I have, but I will never spend money on that game in any shape, way, or form. For nonsense. See, Bayek is that dude. I honestly can't pick who I enjoy more, him or Connor. Bayek, 100%. Connor was willfully ignorant of the people he was allying himself with, which is how he ended up with the result he ends up with at the end of Assassin's Creed 3. He was willfully ignorant of those people. He deliberately chose to align with people that he knew would betray him and his goals. Whereas Bayek held out hope that he could be with his wife when it was all done. And then when she made it clear that that was not going to be how they were going to move forward, he accepted his role and his fate and moved forward and focused solely on building the Hidden Ones. So Bayek, hands down, is the dude. I bought it for the wifey, so I ended up trying, and my complaints, for example, almost 3 hours of cutscenes before you can actually play the game. Legit. Really? 3 hours of cutscenes before you're allowed... See? That's just another little tick mark on why I won't be spending money on the game. Legit 2 minutes of working between... Yeah, no, that's entirely too long. At that point, is it really a video game, or is it just an interactable movie?
Another raid in.
I can't raise the sail here.
Good sailing wind here, Eivor.
Sail out!
Sail!
Oh, did you see all the rage baiting shit? that Ubisoft's trying to do because they're pouting right now. I thought that was so funny. They're like, because the current news with Ubisoft is the fact that they had to cancel a game that was going to be set in the post-Civil War America from a former slave. And it's just like, the original phrasing was escape slave, then they changed it to former slave. And my thing is, and they're refusing to do it because of the backlash that they received from Yasuke. And it's like, no. First of all, that is a disingenuous statement from the company. Because if everybody remembers, a week prior to that disingenuous statement from the company announced that they no longer control the IPs of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. They don't have creative control anymore. That has been removed from them. They had to create a new studio, and that new studio is going to be the creative house for those 3 IPs moving forward. So Ubisoft didn't cancel shit. As much as they want to try to do the disingenuous rage-baiting statements like that, the game was not canceled because of people's reaction to Yinsuke, the Black Samurai. Their fucking reason that game was canceled was because Ubisoft is not trusted to continue those IPs moving forward because of the amount of money that they have lost. So the investors, the board, they have all said, don't fucking touch this. This studio over here, which we also control, they will handle those things. You focus on everything else. So, like, that is such a fucking disingenuous comment that they made. I'm kind of surprised that people are conveniently forgetting that a week prior, they had announced that they no longer will be controlling or creating these games, that it's going to another studio. So I think that shit is so funny. That they are being so blatantly disingenuous a week after they already said that they wouldn't be controlling these games. So it's not their fucking call on what games are getting made. Anything that they thought of, scrapped. All of it. A new studio is taking over. Yeah, but all their games are being added to Game Pass with the heck. Yep. And Game Pass has also got stupid amounts of cancellations because of their price hike. Because as a result, they ended up having so many cancellations it crashed their account management website for people to go and cancel because of how many people heard the number and were like, nah, fuck you. It's refreshing to have someone who looks into game companies as hard as I do, because with these conversations with the average viewer, and they're just... Yeah, it's like, no. The information's there. You just have to do the work and stop just clicking on the rage bait crap. You know? I just think that is so funny, though, that they are being that blatantly disingenuous. Why does this... Okay, what's going on? Commands and buttons and shit are being pushed on my computer that should not be being pushed. Why is that? It does it again. I'm resetting it. But how you been? What have you been up to? And do you play Warframe, bud? I know you play quite a few games. You're a variety streamer like me. Alright. Whoa. We are saving. We are... There are buttons being pushed that shouldn't be being pushed. Nothing is... My volume's getting met. Like, all of my controls are being... Volume's being turned... Yeah. Buttons are being pushed that shouldn't be pushed. Like, nothing is touching my fucking controls. And there is shit going on with my computer that I don't understand. See? Oh, you guys can't see that because it's just capturing the game, not the screen. So, now that that shit's closed, let's reset it. Maybe that'll fix the problem? Alright. Just starting to slow down so I'm able to start lurking on people again and not feel like I have to rush to go by myself when I clock out. Just work starting to slow down. Nice. Yeah, I try to, if I'm awake, I'm usually streaming. Or getting ready to stream. Or... Nah, Pixie's started streaming more, so I've been doing a lot more of spending time with the girls while she streams, because we only have one setup that's like this, so... Also, I'm playing Warframe on and off when people ask me to, but it's not games. Okay. Well, I was asking because I know that in 4 days, it's on the... Alright. There is an absolute problem going on here. And I'm not caring for this. For everyone watching, I apologize. I'm resetting my computer. We will be going live again. Because this is trying to auto-delete files and resetting and minimizing my game. Like... This is what I'm looking at. And I have not prompted any of these controls or any of this stuff. So I don't know what this all is. So... I don't download anything outside of Steam. So I have to reset this. I'm going to reset my computer and see if that fixes whatever the clusterfuck mess this all is. So we'll be right back. No surprise, but I mean Hydroid. I like Hydroid too. Lately I've been doing Inaros and Stynex as well. But in 4 days they're releasing a new frame. It's a mushroom frame. So, we're resetting this game. I'm going to reset the computer. And as a result, it's going to reset my stream. So anybody who wants to actually hang out with me afterwards, please come back in. But give me like